Hey folks, I just wanted to show you how to use Google Map and specific use of GPS coordinates, latitude, longitude, to pinpoint a location to say go. And for example, say if you're going to a park or any other common places, there can be it can be a pretty large area and you don't know which parking lot to park and exactly where to go and find others. And when you reach there, you basically fumble there, make a phone call, and then give directions left, right, north, south, and you don't know there what is north or what is south. So you end up fumbling and then eventually meeting up there. So, for example, I almost kind of pre populated here. If you're going to, say, Glenmore Reservoir parking lot, so you end up typing maybe, say, Glenmore Reservoir parking. And when you go to the Glenmore Reservoir, though, it's a big lake, and you don't know which reservoir rather, and you don't know exactly which end we are going to, north or south, and where exactly to meet. All of your other friends are there. So, say for example, you are already there in a parking spot and you want to send this location to all of your other friends, or you basically did the research and then you figured out that's the location I would be going tomorrow, and how to send the same location or address to all others. We usually take it to some kind of Google map address and then we send the address. So instead of sending the address, what we're doing, say, for example, we take it the satellite view and then go to the map, you expand it. The thing is, though, on the Glenmore North Shore, if you go there, there are many parking spots, and it could be quite troubling to figure out which parking lot to find your friends, because they may be already in a playground, they're playing, and you can't see them. So, when you are trying to share the location of all of your friends with all of your friends, what you can do is to zoom in Google Map, then tap on the parking lot that you would like to go. And when you do, and the drop pin symbol is there already, you just scroll up. And when you scroll up, you see the GPS coordinate, latitude, longitude, 50.98, da da da, and minus 114.12, da da da. So what you have to do is to basically tap it, copy it, and then send it to your friend or friends. For sending, for example, if you're using, say, the phone message, then basically type the name and then send. You tap it, paste it, and send it. So it's basically gone. So when it's gone to your friend or friend's phone, all they can do is to tap it here again, copy it, and they should go to their phone's Google Map. And when they go to their phone's Google Map, or if someone is using a manual GPS, they can enter it in the GPS using the same coordinate. What I do extensively, I use a manual GPS rather than the phone Google Map. But anywho, so if, because most of you are now using these days some kind of a phone that uses the Google Map, and you use the Google Map, then tap it here again, tap it, paste it, and then when you paste it, it auto-populates the same value again. So you just select it, and when you select it, that's where you are going now. You ask for the direction wherever you are from, then it's showing the direction. Of course, I'd be driving, so you get the map. But the beauty of this thing is you'll be reaching the exact location where rest of your friends are, or rest of your friends will be. So this is one example. What I would like to show you is another one where we figured out that just last week or a week before, a couple friends were going to a place. The place was actually Kananaskis Upper Lake. So if you type it, Upper Kananaskis Lake rather. So when you go there, let's take the default view of the phone. So you know the Google map will be pointing you to the middle of the lake. That's the place you are not going to. So when you just set it to the upper Kananaskis Lake and you start following the GPS, you end up going there. And by the time you reach there, you figure out that there is no network connection on your phone and you cannot make connections and you don't know where exactly your friend or friends will be to meet with. Now you're all fumbling. So to make sure that you all end up at the same place, maybe started driving at different times, what you have to do is to figure out where exactly you would be parking and or rather meeting. If you figure out that, then okay, sure, find a parking spot. If this is a parking spot, this looks like a parking spot, sure, you figure expand it as much as possible and then tap it on there. You tap it, then you just scroll it up, you get the GPS coordinator. When you get the coordinator, latitude, longitude value, send it to your friends by text, by messenger text, whatever best way it suits. You just text it, you just copy, paste it, gone. And the same way, when your friends get this, they can just tap it, copy it, go to their Google Mail, or rather Google Maps, and then simply tap it, and then paste it. When they pasted it, it populates automatically. You just select it, and then you know where exactly you are going. It's a pinpoint location. By the time you are driving there, your phone has no network, but you'll be ending up at the same location. And then you can make decisions where you'll be hiking or not or anything. This apparently seems a difficult task for many, even though it couldn't be any more simplistic. So I made this video just for you to be a little familiar if you are not at all, so that you don't have to take a generic address and then drive around that place. And if there is no phone network, for example, mountains, most places of course have network and there will be no problem after a few fumbling over phone directions. But nonetheless, if you have the coordinate value and if you can use that, then you will be reaching the destinations just seamlessly. And why shouldn't? Because this is so simple to use. I use it extensively. In most cases, 95% cases, I use the coordinate value to go anywhere. I hope this video helps. If it doesn't, and if you have questions, please put comments, then I'll try to explain further. Thank you.